Hi, as we wrap up this semester, I would like to talk about my action plan and kind of the process I went through, as well as things that I felt were easy, things that I felt were a little bit challenging, and just kind of inform you of the plan that I have worked on the last 7.5 weeks. The main focus of my action plan was to ensure that high school students knew the importance of college and the preparation it took to get there and become successful in higher education. In order for them to do this, I put together a plan for students to be able to have a class in high school that allowed them to have personal mentors that could kind of walk them through the process of getting to college, from exiting their senior year to applying to local universities, whether it was community college or it was a four-year university. Living in Houston and graduating from a really rather large high school, we didn't have any of those ideas accessible, and I often struggled and was kind of like, oh, what should I do? So that's why I started out at community college, and then I've now ended my degree and will be graduating on the 12th from ASU. I felt that this was something that lacked majorly, as I kind of just said, in schools, especially in the schools in Houston. And as we all know, that Houston's the fourth largest city in the United States, and we have a lot of schools that fall in the Title I section. One thing that I might have done differently in the process was I would have reached out to maybe some students and organizations in high schools in other cities and states. I talked to a couple places here in Houston, but I think it would have been interesting and nice to see kind of how the different states and cities dealt with this issue, and if they had programs that were being used, and if they had successes, or if they felt that it was not of much success. With only having 7 weeks to complete this project, I felt that my time was more wisely spent doing the things that were must-haves in this information, and that was interviewing people in Houston that ran programs such as this, finding out statistics, looking at different high schools, and kind of seeing, the stats of kids that go to college versus kids that don't go to college. After interviewing with Ellie Cohen, who is the head of the mentor program at Spring Spirit here in Houston, I really knew that my action plan was going to be something that was going to be of use. She kind of talked to me about the kids that were in their program and how those underprivileged children really, wanted to go to college but didn't necessarily know how to get there. So she felt that in high school, the program that I had put together would be something that would really, get them to understand and push them to higher education. I feel that this will greatly help the future generations as well as the current ones. Well, it's never too late to go to college, and you could be 50 and getting a degree, or you can be 22 and getting a degree. I think that students need to really understand how to get off to college on the right bat in the right after high school, after their senior year. It's kind of nice to just get your foot in the door and be finished with it. I went to community college for a little too long, so it took me 5.5 years, but I got there, and that's all that really matters at the end of it. I feel that my contribution to this project helped me to build the resources as well as the programs that can easily be implemented into the school system, given that there's the proper funding to do that. That's something that I think is kind of an issue that I wish I had had more time to look into rather than building the program, is how we could get the funding to have enough mentors to help all the students that would like to take this class. I've really enjoyed working on this project. I enjoy working with low-income children. I enjoy helping kids, and I am hoping that this plan can be made a reality, and that one day in my teaching and education career, I can see it be put to use and be of good use. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.